Hey kids, today I'm going to tell you a very special story about a magic mirror, a poisoned apple, and 7 little dwarfs. Has anyone heard the story of Snow White before? Great. Now, listen carefully because this story is full of magic and adventure. A long, long time ago, in a faraway kingdom, a beautiful princess was born. Her skin was as white as snow. Her lips were as red as roses, and her hair was as black as the darkest night. Because of this, everyone called her Snow White. Snow White was so beautiful, it was like she was sparkling like fresh snowflakes, with red lips like bright roses and hair as shiny as the night sky. But Snow White had a stepmother, the queen, and this queen was very jealous. Every morning, the queen would stand in front of her magic mirror and ask, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" The mirror always said, "You, my queen, are the fairest." But one day, the mirror's answer changed. It said, "Snow White is much more beautiful than you." The queen got so angry. "How can this be?" she shouted, and ordered her servants to take Snow White deep into the forest and leave her there. Snow White was so scared and lonely in the big, dark forest. She cried and said, "Where can I go? I have nowhere to run." Just then, she heard tiny footsteps. 7 little dwarfs appeared. "Hello, why are you crying?" the dwarfs asked. Snow White told them her story, and even though they were surprised, they smiled warmly and said, "Come live with us. Our home will keep you safe." So Snow White started living with the dwarfs. Every day she cleaned their little house, cooked delicious meals, and sang happy songs. La la la, happy happy song. But the queen wasn't done yet. She asked her magic mirror again, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" The mirror replied, "Snow White is still the fairest." The queen was furious. This time, she made a poisoned apple, and disguised herself as an old grandmother to trick Snow White. "Dear child, try this delicious apple," she said kindly. Snow White was careful but took a bite anyway and immediately fell down as if she was asleep. The dwarfs were very sad when they found Snow White lying there. They wondered, "What can we do to help our dear friend?" They gently placed Snow White in a glass coffin, and waited every day for her to wake up. One day, a handsome prince came riding by. When he saw Snow White, he instantly fell in love. The prince leaned down and kissed her. At that very moment, the magic was broken, and Snow White opened her eyes. They smiled at each other and lived happily ever after. True love and courage won the day. Kids, what can we learn from this story? We should always be kind, brave, and take care of our friends. Now, let's all say it together loudly. Kind hearts always win.